Welcome to Dreamy Tales, a place where gentle, relaxing stories will guide you into a deep sleep. On this channel, we'll be sharing soothing stories to help you unwind and forget the worries of the day. If you enjoy these peaceful moments, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you won't miss any of our bedtime tales. Let's create a space of relaxation together each night. Now, before we dive into tonight's story, let's take a few moments to relax your body and mind. Find a comfortable spot to sit or lie down. Gently close your eyes and take a deep breath. Inhale slowly, feeling the fresh air filling your lungs, and slowly exhale, letting the tension in your body gradually melt away. Repeat this 3 more times. With each breath, feel yourself becoming more relaxed and ready to enter the magical world of stories. Now, loosen your shoulders, gently massage your face, and release any remaining tension. Pay attention to any areas in your body that still feel tight. Maybe in your neck, back, or legs, and gently let them relax. Next, we'll do a short guided visualization. Imagine yourself in a beautiful garden under the night sky, with the soft moonlight shining down. You can hear the rustling of leaves in the breeze, the sound of water flowing gently in the distance. Feel the cool breeze brushing against your face. Now that your body and mind are relaxed, let's step into tonight's story. But before we begin, remind yourself that you deserve these moments of relaxation, and let go of all worries as you listen to each word. And now, as you are fully relaxed, let's begin our journey into tonight's tale. Allow my words to guide you into a world of dreams and serenity. Relax and listen slowly. Hello there, my dear listener. Settle in. Find your most comfortable spot. Let the day's worries drift away, just like little clouds on a gentle breeze. We're going on a journey together tonight, a very special kind of journey, one that requires nothing but your presence, your calm breath, and your willingness to imagine. Our story begins far, far away, yet also perhaps very, very close. It begins on a planet called Somnia. Can you say Somnia? It sounds soft, doesn't it? Somnia. It's a world known for its extraordinary nights. While other planets might boast fiery suns or bustling cities, Somnia's true magic reveals itself when the sun dips below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of lavender, rose, and deep, velvety indigo. And then, the stars. Oh, the stars on Somnia. They don't just twinkle, they seem to hum. A silent, sparkling hum that resonates deep within your chest. On this lovely planet lived our character, a gentle soul named Lyra. Lyra had a quiet way about her. She loved the daytime on Somnia well enough, the gardens that bloomed with luminescent flowers, the rivers that sang as they flowed over smooth, colorful stones. But it was the night on Somnia that truly called to her. It was when the world softened, when the air grew still and sweet, and when the starry hum filled everything. Lyra found that while others on Somnia were busy building things, inventing gadgets, or having lively, chatty gatherings under the moonlight, she often felt most herself when she was quiet, when she was listening to the stars, when she was dreaming. Now, dreaming on Somnia wasn't just something you did while you slept. It was considered a kind of gentle exploration, a different way of experiencing the world. But for Lyra, it was more than just exploring. It was building. You see, Lyra had a secret. In her dreams, night after night, she was building something extraordinary. It wasn't made of metal or wood or stone. It was made of starlight, of whispered secrets carried on the night air, of feelings just barely remembered from the edge of waking. It was made of dreams. She was building a spaceship, a dreamwoven spaceship. At first, it was just a shimmering outline in the corner of her mind's eye as she drifted off, a faint hue of nebula purple and dawn pink. But the more she focused her gentle attention, the more real it became within the dream. It wasn't a ship with sharp edges and noisy engines. Oh no, this ship was soft. It was round, like a perfect, smooth riverstone polished by centuries of flowing water. Its hull seemed woven from threads of moonlight and mist. Instead of portholes, it had large, curving windows that weren't quite glass, but more like solidified starglow, allowing you to see the dream cosmos outside with perfect clarity. Inside, the seats weren't hard chairs but felt like comfortable clouds, molding perfectly to your shape. There were no blinking lights or complicated buttons. The ship was controlled by intention, by feeling, by the gentle direction of Lyra's sleeping mind. The initial conflict, if you could call it that, was Lyra's quiet yearning. A feeling that the waking world, beautiful as it was, felt a little small compared to the vastness she felt humming in the night sky and stirring in her dreams. She wanted to connect with that vastness, not just watch it from her window. She wanted to visit the source of that starlight hum. And her dreamwoven spaceship felt like the key. So, night after gentle night, as Lyra closed her eyes and the starry hum grew louder in her ears, she would find herself not just having a dream, but stepping into her dream. She would find herself standing beside her shimmering ship, which waited patiently on a landing pad made of pure quietude. Tonight, dear listener, we are going to join Lyra on one of her voyages. Settle deeper into your comfort. Let your breathing become slow and even in and out, just like the gentle tide of dreams. Imagine Lyra lying in her bed on Somnia. The moonlight streams through her window, painting silver stripes across the floor. The starry hum is soft, a lullaby just for her. She closes her eyes. She doesn't try to sleep. She simply allows sleep to find her, like a warm blanket being gently tucked around her. As the edges of her waking thoughts soften, she feels a familiar sensation, a lightness, a sense of expanding. The solid walls of her room begin to fade, replaced by a swirling, comforting darkness filled with those humming stars. And there it is, waiting for her, the dreamwoven spaceship. It glows softly, a gentle pulse of pearly light against the indigo backdrop. Its surface seems to ripple like water, yet holds its form perfectly. It feels welcoming, like a warm hug. Lyra, in her dream form, which feels as light and free as a thought, walks towards it. Her feet don't make a sound on the silent landing pad. As she reaches the ship, a section of the shimmering hull simply melts open like mist parting. There is no door, just an invitation. She floats gently inside. The cloud seats are waiting. She settles into one, and it shapes itself around her, supporting her perfectly. The windows of solidified starglow offer an incredible view of the dream cosmos already unfolding outside. It's a swirling canvas of colors not seen in the waking world. Impossible blues, laughing yellows, thoughtful greens. Lyra takes a slow, deep dream breath. She feels utterly safe here. utterly at peace. This is her creation, born of her quietest longings. She doesn't need to push buttons or pull levers. She simply feels her destination. Where does she want to go tonight? Not a place on a map, but a feeling, a color, a sound. Tonight, she feels drawn to a soft, distant glow, a light that feels like gentle understanding. She focuses her intention, her quiet curiosity towards that glow, and the ship responds. It doesn't roar to life, it simply begins to glide. Smoothly, silently, it lifts from the quiet landing pad and drifts into the dream cosmos. Outside the starglow windows, the view is breathtaking. Nebulas swirl like cosmic paint spills. Distant dream galaxies hang like chandeliers made of diamond dust. There are no known constellations here, but new patterns emerge, shifting and reforming, telling stories only the heart can hear. The ship moves with a gentle rhythm, a slow pulse that matches Lyra's own calm heartbeat. She feels weightless, floating in absolute comfort and safety. The soft hum of the stars outside seems to vibrate gently through the ship's woven hull, a constant, soothing melody. As they glide towards the gentle glow, Lyra notices other things in the dream cosmos. Soft shapes drift by. Some resemble slow, graceful whales made of pure light. Others look like schools of tiny, sparkling fish weaving intricate patterns. These are the dream creatures, gentle inhabitants of this inner space. They pay the ship no mind, or perhaps they acknowledge it with a faint pulse of their own light, a silent hello. She feels a sense of immense space, yet also immense intimacy. It's just her, the gentle ship, and the quiet, vast beauty unfolding outside. There is no rush, no schedule, no expectations, just being and traveling. The gentle glow grows larger now, filling more of the view ahead. It's not a harsh light, but soft and diffusive, like sunlight filtering through morning mist. As the ship gets closer, Lyra starts to discern details within the glow. It seems to be emanating from a place that isn't quite a planet, but more like a large, shimmering orby of pure, gentle feeling. This is a realm, a destination in the dream cosmos. Tonight, Lyra has arrived at the realm of quiet joys. The ship slows, coming to a gentle stop just at the edge of the glowing orb. The rippling hull melts open again, inviting her to step out. The air here doesn't feel like air. It feels like soft, warm silence. A silence that is full, not empty, full of the quiet hum of contentment. Lyra drifts out of the ship. Her dream feet touch down on a surface that feels like cool, smooth silk, yet is also completely insubstantial, like walking on moonbeams. The realm of quiet joys is a landscape of soft hues and gentle textures. There are hills here, but they are rounded and covered in grass that feels like velvet and changes color slowly, from soft green to sleepy blue to contented gold. Little streams flow, not with water, but with liquid silver laughter, making no sound but conveying the feeling of gentle amusement. Trees stand tall and graceful, their leaves like fluttering whispers. When Lyra passes near them, she feels a faint echo of peaceful memories. The warmth of sun on her skin, the comfort of a quiet evening reading, the simple pleasure of a perfect cup of tea. These are the quiet joys materialized. Gentle creatures inhabit this realm too. Some look like fluffy dandelion seeds floating on non-existent wind. Others resemble small, shy lights that pulse with soft warmth. One little creature, like a ball of slow-moving moss that somehow radiates calmness, rolls gently past Lyra. It doesn't speak, but she feels its presence as a wave of pure, unadulterated peace wash over her. She walks, or rather drifts, through this landscape, taking it all in. There is no agenda, no task, just exploration through quiet observation. She notices a small, shimmering puddle on the silk-like ground. Leaning closer, she sees her reflection, but it's not just her image. It's her image overlaid with soft, glowing colors. The colors of her own quiet joys, shimmering back at her. It's a gentle reminder of the simple things that bring her comfort and happiness. As she spends time in the realm of quiet joys, Lyra feels the edges of any lingering tension or restlessness from the waking world simply dissolve. They can't exist here. This place is too soft, too accepting, too peaceful. She feels a deep sense of gratitude for this quiet space, for the gentle creatures, for the simple beauty. She feels a connection to something larger, something calm and enduring, that exists both out here in the dream cosmos and deep inside her own heart. There isn't a specific conflict to solve here, but rather a gentle challenge of allowing herself to fully absorb the peace. Sometimes, even in dreams, it's easy to carry the habit of rushing, of thinking, what's next? But the realm of quiet joys encourages you to simply be, to savor the moment. Lyra sits down. The silk ground feels delightful, near a stream of silver laughter. She closes her dream eyes for a moment, feeling the gentle warmth of the realm on her skin, hearing the silent laughter of the stream, sensing the peaceful presence of the moss creature nearby. And she realizes something simple, yet profound. These quiet joys aren't out there in the dream realm alone. They are feelings she carries within her, potential waiting to be noticed in her waking life. The dream realm is simply making them visible, tangible. After a time that feels both fleeting and eternal, Lyra feels a gentle pull, a sense that it's time to move on, or perhaps to carry this piece back with her. She doesn't need to force it. The transition is as natural as breathing. She stands, offers a silent thank you to the realm of quiet joys, and drifts back towards her dreamwoven spaceship, which waits patiently, glowing softly. She floats back inside. The hull melts shut behind her, and the cloud seat welcomes her back. She looks out the starglow windows, watching the realm of quiet joys slowly recede, its gentle light a comforting presence behind her. Now, where to next? She closes her dream eyes again, listening to the starry hum, feeling the subtle currents of the dream cosmos. She feels drawn towards something that feels like quiet wonder. A place where ideas float like bubbles and questions are answered with a feeling rather than words. She focuses her gentle intention on that feeling, and the ship glides forward once more, silently, smoothly, towards a different light, a different hue in the vast indigo. This journey is different from the last. They pass through swirling mists of pastel colors, like cosmic watercolors. They drift past structures that look like abstract sculptures made of shimmering doubt and certainty, intertwining gracefully. They arrive at a place that feels like a library, but not of books. It's the library of unspoken thoughts. This realm doesn't have a visible ground or sky. It feels like being suspended in a vast, quiet void filled with floating books. But these books aren't made of paper. Some are shimmering orbs of light, Others are intricate crystal shapes. Some are gentle whispers that hang in the air like mist. Each one is an unspoken thought, a forgotten idea, a question never asked. Lyra floats gently amongst them. She can reach out and touch an orb of light, and suddenly a feeling washes over her. The feeling of contemplating the vastness of the universe, or the quiet satisfaction of solving a simple puzzle, or the gentle curiosity about how a flower knows when to bloom. These are the unspoken thoughts, presented as pure feeling and intuition. She drifts towards a cluster of crystal shapes. Touching one, she feels the intricate, beautiful structure of a complex idea, broken down into its simplest, most elegant components. It's not knowledge in the waking sense, but understanding on a deeper, more intuitive level. There are creatures here too, though they are even more ethereal. They look like shimmering question marks that swim slowly through the thought-filled void, or gentle parentheses that bracket particularly lovely ideas. The subtle challenge here is not to get lost in the sheer volume of thoughts. It's easy to become overwhelmed by the endless possibilities, the infinite connections. But the realm of unspoken thoughts teaches a different kind of learning. Not about collecting facts, but about finding resonance. About feeling which thoughts and ideas speak to your heart, even if they don't form into words. Lyra spends a time simply floating, allowing the thoughts and ideas to drift around her. She doesn't try to grasp them all, she simply observes, and occasionally reaches out to touch one that glows with a particular warmth, or resonates with a quiet question she carries within her. She touches a whisper-like mist, and feels the gentle, lingering question. What if everything is connected? There is no answer given in words, but as she feels the question, she also feels a quiet sense of belonging, a subtle understanding that indeed there is a deep connection weaving through all things, seen and unseen, waking and dreaming. She touches a shimmering orb and feels the simple, elegant idea. Kindness is its own light. It fills her with a soft warmth, a gentle affirmation. The creatures here, the question marks and parentheses, seem to watch her with a gentle curiosity. They don't demand anything. They simply are, embodying the spirit of inquiry and structure in this realm of pure thought. Lyra feels her mind expanding here, not with facts, but with possibility. She feels her intuition sharpening, learning to discern the subtle vibrations of different ideas. She realizes that many of her own quiet thoughts, the ones that don't always find voice in the waking world, are here too, shimmering amongst the others, waiting for her gentle acknowledgement. After a time of this quiet, intuitive exploration, she feels the familiar gentle pull, the sense of a cycle completing for now. It's time to carry these newly felt ideas back with her. She offers a silent bow to the library of unspoken thoughts, to the gentle question marks and parentheses, and drifts back towards her waiting ship. Inside the Dreamwoven Spaceship, Lyra settles into her cloud seat. The starglow windows show the shimmering void of the library receding. She feels a quiet sense of fulfillment. She hasn't learned anything in the way of waking knowledge, but she has understood something important about the nature of ideas, about the value of quiet contemplation, about the gentle power of her own inner world. The ship hangs for a moment in the dream cosmos, a gentle heart pulsing in the vastness. Lyra takes a slow, calming breath. where does the ship wish to take her next? Or perhaps, where does she wish to be taken? She feels a subtle draw towards something that feels like quiet healing, a place of soft colors and gentle sounds where frayed edges are soothed and weary spirits find rest. She focuses her gentle intention on that feeling, and the ship responds, beginning its silent, smooth glide towards a place marked by a soft, pearlescent light, tinged with hues of calming green and peaceful silver. This journey feels different again. The dream cosmos outside seems to slow down. The swirling nebulas move with languid grace. Even the distant hum of the stars feels softer, like a lullaby. They drift past formations that look like tangled threads slowly coming undone, resolving into simple, elegant lines. They pass through areas that feel like gentle sighs made visible, dissolving into peaceful mist. They arrive at a place that feels like a sanctuary, a quiet grove in the dream cosmos. This is the haven of gentle soothing. Here, the ground feels like soft, cool moss that cushions every step. The air is filled with a faint, sweet scent, like rain on warm earth and forgotten childhood comforts. The light is always soft here, like twilight that lasts forever, bathing everything in a gentle, pearlescent glow. Sound exists here, but it's unlike waking sounds. It's the sound of soft, slow breathing, the gentle murmur of invisible streams flowing over smooth, round stones, the faint, comforting pulse of a heart that beats in perfect, calm rhythm. These are the sounds of soothing. The trees here have leaves that shimmer like silver, and when a gentle, non-existent breeze passes through them, they make a sound like quiet whispers of reassurance. Rest now. You are safe. All is well. The creatures of this realm are perhaps the most gentle of all. Some look like living, breathing patches of soft moss that radiate warmth. Others are like pools of calm water that invite you to dip your fingers in and feel instant peace. There are also small, shy beings that look like curled-up ferns, slowly unfurling in the safety of the haven. The gentle challenge in this realm is simply allowing yourself to receive the soothing, to let go of the need to be strong or busy or fixed. The haven invites you to simply be weary, and to allow the gentle energy of the place to comfort and restore you. Lyra finds a spot beneath a silver-leafed tree. The moss ground is wonderfully soft. She lies down, feeling utterly supported. She listens to the soft breathing of the realm, the murmur of the invisible streams, the gentle whispers of the leaves. She feels any knots of tension in her body slowly loosen. She feels any hurried thoughts in her mind begin to slow and then to still. She feels a deep, bone-deep sense of rest. A pool of calm water creature drifts near her. It doesn't touch her, but its presence emanates a feeling of profound peace and acceptance. Lyra reaches out a dream hand and trails her fingers through its surface, feeling an immediate sense of cool, clean calm wash over her. She realizes that this place isn't just healing her body and mind, but her spirit too. It's soothing the quiet anxieties, the unspoken fears, the simple weariness of being. The curled-up fern creatures slowly unfurl nearby, a silent testament to the safety and trust this haven provides. Lyra feels like she is unfurling too, releasing pent-up feelings, letting go of things she didn't even realize she was holding on to. She closes her dream eyes, focusing on the feeling of the soft moss beneath her, the gentle sounds around her, the overall sense of being utterly and completely cared for by this realm. There is no judgment here, only acceptance, no demands, only peace. She breathes in the sweet, comforting scent of the air, holding it for a moment, and then exhaling slowly, releasing a little more tension with each breath. In, feel the peace entering. Out, feel the tension leaving. In, feel the calm settling. Out, feel the worries drifting away. She feels a deep sense of gratitude for this place, for its gentle power to restore. She realizes that the capacity for this kind of soothing also exists within her. A quiet wellspring of calm she can access even in the waking world. The haven simply helped her remember it was there. After a long, restorative time, she feels the gentle pull once more. She feels restored, lighter, profoundly peaceful. It's time to carry this feeling back with her. She sits up slowly, offering a silent, heartfelt thank you to the haven of gentle soothing, to the silver-leafed trees, to the moss creatures, to the pools of calm water, to the unfurling ferns. She feels their quiet response, a soft pulse of warmth and peace. She drifts back to her dreamwoven spaceship, which waits, glowing with a gentle, patient light. Inside, the cloud seat feels even more comfortable, cradling her restored self. She looks out the starglow windows as the haven of gentle soothing slowly recedes, its soft, pearlescent light a promise of return. The ship floats in the dream cosmos, filled now not just with starlight and mist, but with the quiet joys she collected, the gentle ideas she encountered, and the deep peace she received. Lyra feels different. The initial yearning, the sense of the waking world being too small, has softened. She is seeing now that the vastness she sought isn't just out there in the dream cosmos. It is also in here, within her own imagination, her own capacity for peace and wonder. The Dreamwoven Spaceship wasn't just a vehicle to explore. It was a manifestation of her inner world, a way to understand herself by externalizing her thoughts and feelings into beautiful, gentle realms. Tonight, Lyra feels the journey is coming to a gentle close. She doesn't need to consciously steer the ship home. She simply feels the gentle pull of her waking life, the soft call of her bed on Somnia. The ship understands. It turns slowly, gracefully, beginning its smooth, silent glide back through the dream cosmos. The stars hum their lullaby, a familiar, comforting sound. They pass by distant dream galaxies, swirling nebulas, and the gentle forms of dream creatures floating peacefully in the indigo void. As they travel, Lyra reflects on her journey. She visited the realm of quiet joys and remembered the beauty of simple pleasures. She visited the library of unspoken thoughts and touched the intuitive understanding of connection. She visited the haven of gentle soothing and found profound rest and restoration. Each journey in the Dreamwoven Spaceship is unique, a gentle exploration of a different facet of her inner landscape. As the ship gets closer to Somnia, or rather as Lyra gets closer to waking, the dream cosmos outside the windows begins to change. The colors soften, the shapes become less distinct, blending into a gentle, swirling mist. The starry hum begins to fade, replaced by the quiet sounds of her room, the soft rustle of her blankets. The Dreamwoven Spaceship doesn't land with a bump or a sound. It simply dissolves. Its shimmering hull, woven from starlight and mist, unravels gently, returning to the fabric of the dream it was born from. The cloud seat melts away, The star-glow windows fade. Lyra feels herself settling back into her physical body, back into her bed on Somnia. The feeling is soft, seamless. She is no longer in the dream cosmos, but she carries the feelings, the peace, the gentle understandings with her. She wiggles her toes, feeling the familiar sheets. She opens her eyes. The morning light on Somnia is just beginning to peek over the horizon, painting the sky in soft pastels, echoing the colors she saw in the dream cosmos. The starry hum of the night has faded, but she can still feel its gentle vibration deep within her. Lyra lies there for a moment, feeling the profound difference the dream voyage has made. She feels rested, deeply peaceful, and filled with a quiet joy. The waking world doesn't feel small anymore. It feels like a place where the lessons of the dream cosmos can be lived, where the quiet joys can be noticed, where the gentle ideas can be explored, where the inner wellspring of soothing can be accessed whenever needed. The Dreamwoven Spaceship is gone from her sight, but it exists still, waiting for her return whenever she closes her eyes and allows herself to drift into the gentle currents of sleep and imagination. It is not just a ship. It is a symbol of her own capacity for inner adventure, for finding peace within, for weaving beauty and understanding from the fabric of her own consciousness. Lyra knows that the journeys will continue. There are countless realms in the dream cosmos waiting to be explored. Realms of quiet creativity, of forgotten stories, of gentle connections with others, of pure, unadulterated wonder. And she knows that even when she is awake, the feelings from her dream voyages will stay with her, guiding her towards quiet joys, towards gentle thoughts, towards moments of soothing peace. The boundary between waking and dreaming feels softer now, more permeable. The magic isn't confined to the night. It is woven into the fabric of her being. And so, my dear listener, Lyra's story for tonight ends here, not with the final destination reached, but with a gentle return, bringing the treasures of the dream cosmos back into her heart. As you listen to the quiet sounds around you, as you feel the comfort of your own space, know that you too have a vast inner world waiting to be explored. Perhaps you have your own dream-woven spaceship, waiting in the gentle edges of your sleep, ready to take you on a journey to realms of peace, of calm, of quiet wonder. Allow yourself to drift now. Feel the gentle calm Lyra found settle over you. Let any remaining thoughts or worries float away like distant stars. You are safe. You are peaceful. Imagine your own inner space, vast and quiet and beautiful. Imagine the soft light of your own gentle qualities shining within you. There is nowhere you need to be, nothing you need to do. Just breathe gently and be peacefully. May your own dreams be soft and kind. May you find rest and restoration in the quiet moments. And may you carry this feeling of peace with you as you drift deeper and deeper into a calm and restful sleep. Sleep now, my dear listener. Sleep well. The quiet universe is humming its gentle lullaby just for you. All is well.